What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Austin Davis. Hey, in this video I want to talk about how to get from $10,000 a month in your pressure washing business to $50,000 a month or even beyond. Now, there's a lot of great videos on YouTube, more or less talking about the beginner stuff, how to go out there and market jobs, how to start your business, equipment, washing, and all that's great stuff. And if you're brand new to pressure washing, I commend you guys for going on YouTube and doing what you guys need to do, which is being a sponge of information. There's a lot of great creators out there that are putting out some really great content, offering some pretty cool stuff. But for right now, we're going to talk about how to really get to the next level. Because a lot of times, when you're watching YouTube and you're going out there and you're doing what you need to do, you're growing your business, getting to that $7,000 to $12,000 a month range is, kind of where a lot of people are at. And I know I was stuck here for a long time. And it's great, you're providing for your family, you're making money, and it's a great feeling. But how do we kind of get to that next level, right? That's kind of like the thing. It's like, man, what do I focus on? Where do I spend my time? How, what do I need to do to kind of get to that level where it's 50,000 or 100,000? Now, for the last 4 months, in May and June, in May we did 106,000. In June we did $106,000 again. In July, it was a bit slower. July's a pretty slow month, really, for a lot of people. $65,000, and in August, we did $85,000. Now, I don't say that information to brag or boast. I don't care. I simply say that because I know there's going to be a lot of people coming up on the comment section saying, oh, Austin, he's blowing smoke. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's making a video just to make a video. He's never done this before. Who knows what people say, man. So I just want to come out there and provide that proof to you guys that, hey, we've done this before and you guys can take a look at that. Now, my goal for this video, again, is not to tell you guys what to do, but to simply show what's worked for us. So let's get right into it. So number one, guys, this is in no particular order. Excuse my writing. Pretty sure I'm dyslexic. That's going to be contracts. Contracts, and what I mean by contracts, I really mean repeat work. Now, the problem is, we're in our market right now, we have a market of 3 million people. And even as big as a market as we're in right now, there is not $50 or $80 or $100,000 worth of just straight inbound pressure washing traffic coming from Google. It'd be pretty hard pressed to find a market that's going to have that level of leads worth that much coming in inbound on a monthly basis through Google My Business or calling. Now, you guys might get lucky. You guys might find that lead that comes in and it's a $50,000 job, an apartment complex or a big commercial building, and it's a $60,000 or $20,000 or $15,000. Yes, those jobs are going to land in your hands, but I'm just talking generally speaking, there's really not $100,000 worth of leads coming in on a monthly basis, especially when you factor in the fact that you're not the only one on Google, okay? It's important to rank really, really high, but guess what? You're not the only person that ranks really, really high. Most of the time, people are gonna get other bids, they're gonna call other companies, and so you're having to fight for those leads. So even if there were $100,000 worth of inbound traffic coming in through Google, most of the time, you're going to fight for those, right? Even if you do get the lead, you still got to close the lead. You got to perform. They're going to get other bids. How do you overcome that, right? So generally speaking, maybe in the spring, maybe you might get a high level of leads that are worth a lot of money, but for the most part, it doesn't work out that way, right? So how do you still get to a $50, an $80, or $100,000 a month mark in your business? Well, it's repeat work, right? So residential wise, when I talk about residential customers, it's very, very important that you guys you at least steer your customers down a path of, hey, let's come back and do it again. Whenever we do a window cleaning job or a pressure washing job, window cleaning to be exact, we walk the customer around at the end of the job, say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, how does everything look? Austin, it looks fantastic. My windows look great. Hey, do you guys see any value in having these windows stay looking like this? And most of the time, they'll say yes. Well, yeah, I guess I value, I wish it would stay like this. Okay, great. Would it be fair if I gave you guys a proposal that showed how we can keep these windows looking like this? Austin, yeah, I guess that'd be great. And you guys can see how I'm asking these questions. When I ask these questions, I'm teeing them up to say yes. These are not questions that most people would say no to. 85 to 90% of these people are going to say yes. Would I mind a proposal? Yes, that would be. Would that be fair? Yes, I guess that would be fair, right? These are questions that people are going to say yes to. If I can at least give someone a proposal, I at least have something on the table that I can attempt to close with, right? And for the most part, we're able to get those, and now we're putting our customers on I'm building a huge reoccurring business model in our business with reoccurring window cleaning, reoccurring pressure washing, monthly window cleaning. It just depends what their needs are. If they got a patio that always drips on and it gets all moldy and dirty, maybe they live on a slope and it just accumulates a lot of dirt, that could be something that they're interested in getting cleaned on a monthly basis. Maybe it's window cleaning, right? And so I'm building a huge list of reoccurring residential work. That way in the next month, I don't got to worry about getting $80,000 a month in inbound customers coming in through Google. Why? Because I know in October, OCT for short, I already know I'm walking into October with 30 on the books. If I'm walking into October with 30 already on the books, I don't got to worry about getting from 0 to 80. I got to worry about getting from 30 to 60 or 30 to 80 or whatever my goal is for October, right? Everyone's got different goals. So it's really, really important that we're able to get our residential and commercial work. Now, that's just residential. We always try and steer people on residential cleaning into an agreement or a contract or whatever word you guys want to use. It's all on paper, right? And have it be a cool game, man. Like, how much residential window cleaning, reoccurring window cleaning, or residential reoccurring pressure washing can I get? And I have a huge Excel list. I know exactly how much residential reoccurring work that we have. We do about $300,000 a year in just residential and commercial reoccurring work, right? So it's really, really important, guys, that we build a reoccurring customer list. Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements. He's a really good creator that posts a lot of great videos on there. If you guys watch his content, what is he doing most of the time? He says, hey, we're doing this house again that we did the last year and we did it the year before that. How do you think he's doing that? Because he's asking his customers great questions. He's putting them on the schedule. He's asking for an agreement. He wants that customer to come back. Why? Because he already knows in the next year I already have this on the books, or I already have that on the books for this month. So we need to start treating these customers like they're more than just it's more than just a transaction. We are engaging in a transactional thing, like we give you service, they give us money, but at the end of the day, these customers are the lifeblood of our business. We really need to be a bit more than just a small transaction. We need to see if they're interested on coming back next month. And you can do that by asking great questions, and which would lead them down a path of saying yes to a proposal. And then once you can give them a proposal, you can close it down and get them on the schedule for the next month or maybe your quarterly cleanings. Real quick, guys, before we get into the next thing, I want to talk about my 6-figure pressure washing program. That is a 70 video course training module that you guys can go through. This will be the first link down in the description. We talk about everything from building the business, equipment, washing, scaling, how to get jobs, how to talk to customers, sales, and all the nitty-gritty advanced marketing strategies on how I went from 0 to over $100,000 per year in my business. If you guys want to grab that program, it's the first link in the description. We meet every single week on Zoom calls. That way everyone can ask questions, and you guys also get free access to my cell phone number for one-on-one coaching anytime you guys want. So that's kind of my offer to the YouTube pressure washing marketplace out there. If you guys want to get in my program, I'd love to see you. I'd love to help you out. And for right now, let's get back to the video. Number 2, okay? Look, at some point, you got to do this. You got to raise your prices at some point. Now, this isn't worth as much as this, really, because you can only get away with doing so much of raising prices. So, guys, if you find yourself landing a lot of work, at some point in time, you know, you're going to have to raise your prices, especially if you've been doing this for 3 or 4 years and you got customers that keep calling you back. You need to start hitting them with a 10% increase, okay? You know, there's all kinds of stuff with the economy, guys. Gas prices, equipment prices have gone through the roof. You know, your time, you know, all kinds of stuff that contributes on why things go up. Rent goes up, prices of homes go up. Okay, your prices need to go up. This is simple, basic business economics, okay? You need to raise your prices. Now, I get it when you're first getting started. Well, you know what? We're not talking about when you're first getting started. When you're first getting started, maybe you shouldn't be watching this video. But when you're tenured, you've been doing this for a few years, maybe you're at a $100,000 a year run rate, you know, and you're trying to get to that next level, and then you're closing a lot of jobs, you're a great salesperson, you're able to land quick work. Kind of play around with your prices, man. If you're looking at a 2,000 square foot house and you're nailing it every single time for $500, $600, you know, it might be time, and you're able to sell the value, and the customer is so sold on doing business with you, and you're able to continue to do that again and again and again with estimates. Hey, next time you go around, hit them with $600, $650. I mean, we have to be charging top dollar for our services. Okay, we do a fantastic job. This is not cheap. Okay, I mean, our shop, we have equipment and trucks that are worth a lot of money. Okay, and the fact of the matter is, you should be getting paid as much as you can for your services rendered. That's at least my. Now, of course, we're not ripping people off. I'm not saying go and charge $5,000 for a house wash. That is not what I'm saying. But don't be cheap. Raise your prices. You know, if you're stuck at $100,000 or $1 million or whatever the number is, doing a 15%. You know, a 15% pay raise or increase in price, or a 20% increase in price, that could easily equal $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 in your extra in your business, depending on where you're at. So I think there is something to be said about raising prices. I think a lot of times when people that are in these tenured businesses, they're kind of stuck at the price. They don't want to charge more because, like, oh, I don't need to charge more, or, you know, I'm afraid my customer will say no. If you've been doing this for a couple of years and your business and your customers have done work with you in the past, they're not going anywhere. They're going to stick with you. They know exactly who you are and what you can do. they will pay an extra $100. That's just that simple, okay? Most of the time people, their financial situations get better and not worse as they age. They're able to make more money. In turn, they can pay a bit more money for services rendered. So I think if you guys are kind of stuck somewhere, kind of look into raising your prices a little bit. Maybe you're going from window cleaning $10 to $12 per window. Pressure washing a house, maybe you're going 20 cents a square foot to 25 cents a square foot. Same with roof cleaning. Maybe you're including holiday lighting. You can increase your price per linear foot on holiday lighting. But really look at raising your prices a little bit. Don't get so crazy with it, but I do see a lot of people that are kind of stuck at this like $3.99 house wash stuff. That's not going to get you to 50 or 100,000, not in my mind, especially if you're a small time company, you're a 1 or 2 man operation, 3 man operation. Maybe you can do that at large scale with volume, but you're not going to do it with that kind of low prices. Number 3, this should really, I mean, I don't even know why I'm bringing this up, but I feel like I have to because I see people that are stuck at the $100,000 a year mark that still don't have this right. Your SEO and your website. Guys, you can get to a 6-figure level, $90,000 or $120,000 a year with little to no website or SEO, or maybe you have a Google My Business page and yeah, you're getting some calls, but you're getting lucky on maybe some print marketing and some word of mouth stuff. You're not going to 50,000. I'm sorry, you're not. You're not going to get to that kind of level with spending little money on your website and SEO. I'm not talking about spending, I'm spending money on my SEO, I'm spending $300 a month. That's just not going to cut it. You spend $300 a month on a product, you're going to get a $300 a month service, right? You're going to essentially get what you pay for. We're spending, $1,500 a month. I mean, for the right work, if you want the job done correctly, I mean, look, think about what this person or this company has to do. They have to rank you #1 on the largest search engine in the world, assuming all your competitors in that area are doing the same thing. That's expensive work, it's valuable work, and it's work that should be paid for, right? Especially when we talk about taking our business to the next level, we got to take our online services, we got to take our online presence to the next level. So SEO and website, I mean, you guys have got to make the decision at some point, if you guys want to get to the next level, to hire the correct person. Now with us, my company, we use Sean Houchins with the socialmediapros.com. They've been in charge of our website for over 2 years now. They've completely changed the game on our website. Our Google click-to-calls have gone through the roof. Our website leads have gone through the roof. And Sean with the socialmediapros.com really knows what they're doing. If you guys want to get a hold of Sean, he'll be one of the links down in the description. You guys can get a hold of him and he would love to talk to you guys about your website stuff. But at the end of the day, we have got to focus. We have got to figure out our website. If you guys are not ranking #1 or #2 on Google, something is terribly wrong. Something might not be wrong in a sense where what you're doing isn't working as far as your business generating money, but something's wrong in a sense where you've been in business too long for you guys not to be where you guys need to be, which is #1 or #2. You got to control that spot. If you guys look at in my city, Austin, Texas, you're going to find us right there. Why? Because we spend the money. And not only do we spend the money, we ask our customers for Google reviews. We post a lot of pictures. We update our website constantly. So, contracts, repeat work, get your commercial and residential clients to see value in you coming back. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, do you see value in things continuing to look the way they do? Yes. Oh, great. Well, would it be fair if I gave you a proposal that would show exactly that? Things continuing to stay clean. Would that be fair? Yes. Oh, great. Well, look, let me go ahead and give you a proposal. Give them a proposal, and if you're a good salesperson, you should be able to close it down. Raise your prices, okay? You cannot be charging low prices, especially at this level. We need to get to the next level. We want to grow our business. We need to be raising our prices. And number 3, SEO and website. If you want to capitalize on getting as many leads as possible and just maintaining that spot up there where you can control basically most of the leads that come through your market, you need to be spending a lot of money in SEO and website. So, hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. If you guys got any kind of value from this video, hey, hit the like button, drop a comment down below if you want to see something next. Just drop it in there. Hey, Austin, I would love to have you talk about this, talk about that. And if you guys want to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. That would be a true blessing. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers this year. Would just be absolutely phenomenal. Again, if you guys want to get in my 6-figure pressure washing program, that's going to be the first link in the description. Sean Houchins with the socialmediapros.com will be one of the links in the description. Other than that, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.